Right, hello folks. What I've got with me today is a new silencer. You may remember back a couple of months from they sent me this one out. Now this one is 3D printed. You can't actually get into this one. I'm not quite sure how they did it. The marvels of 3D printing. No, I don't think you can. Maybe you can, I don't know, but you've got a metal thread on the end there. If you remember, I compared this with several other silencers I've got. So that was the original one. Since then, they've designed this one with a screw off top, and you can get to the baffles in it. And I do believe the metal baffles in it. Now, the new one they sent is this one. All alloy made. The top screws off, and you've got 5 baffles in it. So the top one comes off, and then you've got the 5 baffles. Top one of those having an O-ring in it. Now, as you can see side by side, it's not as wide, and I would say it's half an inch shorter, and I will get the measuring ruler out and I'll put it on the screen, but it's definitely not as wide, and like I say, it's not as long. Now, the key thing with moderators is the larger the volume, the quieter they get. So you would expect that this one will still be quieter than this one, but we'll test that out. Another thing that makes a massive difference to silencers is the size of the hole in the baffles. Now, I think they've made this one to design with multiple calibers. In fact, I've got 4 pellets just here, starting off at the 177, a 22, a 25, and a 30. Well, even a 30 will drop through that, no problem. And looking at it, there's probably another millimetre to go on that, at least. So to make it quieter than that, ideally, for a 177, it don't want to be bigger than a 22. And a 22 don't want to be much bigger than a 25, and so on. But that's just the way they've made them. They made them so they'll fit any air rifle. I think they say from 177 to 25, but I'm sure it's a 30 cal would actually work well through this as well. So like I say, the smaller you can get the hole in there, the better. They are different designs. Some use baffles like this. Some use either a alloy or 3D printed like scaffold inside with all the baffles built into one, and you just shove it in. Now others, similar to Wyrac or Virac, whatever you want to call it, they use like the air curler system or air rollers, and it's basically a cage with felt over the top, and they tend to work quite well actually. It's all the Wyrac's always been down as one of the best, but I think there are some out there now that can beat it. But anyway, I've got my Webley lightweight in 2.2, so it's more or less going to fill the volume up better than a 177, and we'll see what the results are, and I'll be comparing the original one they sent to the new one they've sent. It might not be much in it, might be the same, but we'll find out. Pellets I'll be using are the Remington Thunder Barracuda, which are the same as the Bisley Magnums or the Barracuda Match H&Ns, 21 grains. So I will reinstall the baffles, screw it up. We'll start off by testing this. I'll fire 4 shots, and then I'll do 4 shots with the new alloy one. This one would suit a pistol quite well, I think, if you got a bigger caliber pistol, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I have got the idea of creating my own internals for some of the moderators I've got to see if I can get them any quieter. So this could be a project in the future. You can buy these baffles from AliExpress online that are uncut. So I might do that and do some tests, starting off with a small caliber hole, not much bigger than a 177, which just suits a 177, and then one a bit bigger than a 22, like I say, and we can compare then what difference the size hole makes. It's a good test, and I'm sure it will make a difference. It's like even the felt that people wrap around, that will help to stop the vibration or ring you get from steel. So anything that can help reduce the sound will help. But I will leave a link to this anyway, so if you're interested, you can order it. Now, there are restrictions in this country. I didn't order this. I didn't buy it online. It was sent to me. But there are restrictions in the UK. You've got to get them from a registered dealer. So maybe Airgun Capital could set up a distributor in the UK through one of the dealerships, and then you could buy them online that way. But it's just part of the law at the moment. So, like I said, I didn't buy it. It was sent to me, so it's not like I've got anything on it. So what I'll do, I'll put the baffles back in, and that's the last one, and we'll see how it does. But I mean, a larger volume would help. If it was a thicker tube, that'd help to quieten it down. But anything that'll help to quieten the rifle down helps, because this is really noisy. This one especially, it's a short barrel, so nothing on compared. I mean, the trouble is with microphones on phones and cameras, they automatically adjust, so you don't get the true volume. But compared to what's just fired, now that makes more of an high pitch crack. Let's just try this one. But like I say, I'm going to put it over the sound meter. This being shorter and not as big in size will probably be louder. We'll see. No. I mean, well, it wasn't such an high pitched crack as this one. But anyway, I have got my smart sensor. I think it's cost about 30 quid off of Amazon, I think. It works quite well. So that's what I'll be using. Pellets all loaded up. So let's get on with the test. Right, we're starting off with the 3D printed silencer. I'll be firing 4 shots. (101 decibels). Now we are inside, so it's going to echo more. (104). And 4. (103). Okay. So I'm going to change silencers to the new one, the alloy one. I say I am indoors, and that's going to make a big difference to the volume. We're just going to see what the difference is between the two. See if the 3D silencer is quieter, or if the new alloy one is the quieter, louder, all the same. Okay, here we go then. We'll see what the alloy one's like. $98, I think. So, sounds like an improvement already. 103. 96. 95. So we've now got a silencer that is smaller, less volume, and it's quieter. So there we go then. It looks like the new silencer has beat the old silencer. So this one's 3D printed. It's got metal baffles in it. As I say, the new alloy one is smaller, a bit quieter looking at it. It's even quieter than that. It's because we're in my garage. It is louder than it would be outside. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference between the two anyway. So what I'll do, I'll leave a link to their website. They do all kinds of things. They don't sell rifles, so it shouldn't be against the rules. So they sell silencers, they sell scope rings, they sell barrel rings, and Picatinny clamps and rails and things like that. So they've got quite a lot on the website. Just have a good look at it. But there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.